Now, if you recall, Gamergate 2 started early last year in 2024 when a company called Sweet Baby Inc. was, I don't want to say exposed, but it was a lot more attention being brought to this company for narratively desecrating a lot of games that people were looking forward to, including things like Spider-Man, God of War Ragnarok, and more notably, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Now, what they were being panned for was the inclusion of a lot of identity politics, representation, DEI, feminism, and stuff like that. And then what happened was this guy named Chris Kendrick tried to get Cabrutus Rambo banned from Steam. Now, what Cabrutus Rambo did was he started a curator group called Sweet Baby Inc. Detected. And what this was designed to do was to inform gamers on what games Sweet Baby Inc. had worked on so that gamers can make an informed decision on whether or not they want to invest in a video game that had Sweet Baby Inc. at the forefront. Because of Chris Kendrick and that controversy, this curator group blew up, okay? It went from maybe a couple of hundred, a couple of thousand maybe, to hundreds of thousands of people in this Steam curator group. Not only did Steam refuse to ban Cabrutus Rambo, but they just flat out didn't even acknowledge Chris Kendrick at all. And then this led to the infamous article that was written by Alyssa Mercante, Sweet Baby Inc. doesn't do what you think it does. And this is what sparked up Gamergate 2 and everything about it. Now, we've enjoyed a lot of victories over the last year when it comes to Gamergate 2. We're talking Stellar Blade. We're talking dancing on the grave of something like Flintlock, Siege of Dawn, dancing on the grave of Unknown 9 and Star Wars Outlaws, dancing on the grave of Assassin's Creed Shadows, and other flops, but while also celebrating the releases of things like Black Myth Wukong, which had 2 million players on Steam. Not to mention Roast and Dustborn, not to mention, roasting a game like Dragon Age the Veilguard. I mean, it was just victory on top of victory on top of victory. Watching Kotaku go up in fire, recently Polygon going up in fire, devs that attack gamers closing down, studios closing down, people getting fired, Alyssa Mercante getting fired. We've enjoyed a great many of victories. So it should not come as a surprise that they are actually trying to fight back. Okay, get ready, because what you're about to see here is if you thought Gamergate was over, well, I got news for you. All right, so make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're about to get right into it. This one right here comes over from Grums. Okay. Shout out to Grums for bringing this to light. Everything's fucked. Kick the fash out of gaming and make money while doing it. We are losing ground and something needs to be done. Games Transform video invokes Gamergate, Elon Musk, and more. By fash, they mean you, the common sense gamer, and Elon Musk, who game journalist Chris Bratt of People Make Games slanders in his video for Games Transformed event, claims the far right is taking over with hate mongering and fascism. Defends DEI and says anyone opposed to it just breeds toxicity, anger, and resentment. Talks about how Elon is tweeting about Gamergate 2 and starting a game company to make games great again. And yes, they are selling tickets. The people calling everyone grifter are charging of this event, which will discuss ways to get the fash out of gaming. Okay, the video is unintentionally hilarious. Direct out of 2019. Okay, so let's go ahead and watch this thing. Let's see what we got going on. So
everything's fucked.
Oops.
Everything's fucked. Reformer on the rise, Trump has been crowned the God King of America, and across so much of the world, it feels like the far right have been able to very successfully position themselves as this necessary force of change for a broken system. And the system is broken, that bit's absolutely true, but the promises made by the likes of Farage or Maloney or Le Pen are just false. The great barrier between us and a better world isn't immigrants, it's inequality, it's hate-mongering, and increasingly, it's fascism. But what does that have to do with games? Well, you saw Gamergate happen, you've seen the vitriol that game developers still receive today if they dare to include stories that are deemed to include too much DEI politics. To put it simply, there is a part of games culture, our culture, that breeds toxicity and anger and resentment. We now live in this bizarro world in which Elon Musk, the billionaire backer of Trumpism, can be seen tweeting about Gamergate 2 or the inclusion of a black samurai in Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Let's stop right there. Let's stop right there for one. Okay, all right.
Oh my God!
there's so much to pick apart here. So, I mean, obviously they're labeling you the right, which we've already established a great many of times over here that you are not the right. We know who the right is. Becko. You know who the right is. You know what I'm saying? People like, unfortunately, Melanie Mack, and people like, to a more extreme, Matt Walsh. You know what I'm saying? There's this idea that gamers who just believe in common sense are right wing. This is insane. But let's continue though.
Or promising to fund and launch an AI-powered game studio to make games great again. We are losing ground here and something needs to be done. That's why we're bringing back the Games Transformed Festival this summer for the third time with a clear question to answer. How do we...
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. You see what they're about, huh? What the hell is that? You know, when you go to a festival and you see something like that, you should know off rip you ain't supposed to be there. Off rip. I mean, Jesus. What the hell? Anyway, let's keep going. That motherfucker has a... That motherfucker shaves. Oh, hell no.
How do we kick the fash out of gaming? This is going to be a 2-day event held at Pelican House in London on the 11th and 12th of July. It's going to bring together game developers and players and political organisers and whoever else we can think to invite to puzzle over and answer this question. How can the left do something to stop and eventually push back this creep of extremism that's happening in our backyard? There'll be talks and panels, but also games to play and role-playing workshops designed to teach.
Look at another weirdo. Look at this weirdo. Look at this. Look at the type of people. And you heard what he said. How can the left truly believes that video games belong to them? That's what they believe. They believe that the video game medium belongs to them. He just said it. You're not right wing. It's just they're so far left that the center appears right. Keep going.
Ease out lessons that we can then try and apply to this incredible hobby of ours. Tickets are now available online, and if you're watching this video on YouTube, you should...
And you can look at his mannerisms and tell this dude's a certified booty bandit. He's a certified booty bandit. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't even be a surprise. Look at him. Kind of flamboyant looking.
Find a link to that in the description below. The Fash are back, and now they know how to use Discord and stream on Twitch, and we should probably start thinking about ways to deal with that. I'm going to be at the Games Transformed. If you can make it as well, I'll see you there. Tickets available at the link below.
So it's going to be interesting to see.
Love games, hate.
Look at this. A whopping 690 views. A whopping 690 views. I might have spoke too soon. Maybe there's nothing to be worried about. That's all you can muster? That's all that you can muster up? Come on, gang. Come on, gang. This ain't even the video. Hold up.
It used to be really low.
Oh, this is the new one. This is the new one. Okay. So this is the new video. All right. So okay, I got that wrong. Let's go ahead and hit that with a downvote. Yeah. So far 6 hours ago, 58 views. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe they might, gather up an audience. We'll see. But right now, I don't believe you niggas to be a threat. But this is embarrassing. But I think you guys should be prepared. If you thought Gamergate was over, if you thought the grift was over, it's not. Okay. They're obviously trying to fight back. We should have expected this. Some of us did. Others didn't. It's obvious they're not going to fold over and just allow normal people to take the industry back. So, I mean, I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comments. As always, may the grift be with you. I'll talk to y'all later.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.